Okay, this is the drawing that we are going to do the development. First, we start with the line of penetration. As you can see, we have the left view. We have the left view. We have the front view. The front view is there, is the main pipe, the branch. This is the whole of the branch. The whole of the branch is there. Okay. Now, as to start, we start on the left view. Let's say this corner here on the whole is 1. This corner here is 2. This is 1 and 2 that we can see. You see, when you are at the left hand side, you can see this corner here of the branch, which is 1 and 2. Now this side is 3 and 4, which is hidden. You see, when you're this side, you can't see 3 and 4. That's why 3 and 4 it's hidden. So 2 and 3 at your left hand side, 1 and 4 at your right hand side, right? So we have this corner here is 3 and 4. So we project them, 3 and 4 they are there, 1 and 2 they are here. So first let's get the line of interpenetration. So 2, 1. Okay, now we have on the left hand side we have 2 and 3. On the right hand side we had 1 and 4. Let's start with 1 and 4 because 1 and 4 we are seeing it. If you understand, this is the left view. 1 and 4 is your right hand side. 2 and 3 is at your left hand side. Now if you are in front view, you'll see yes, you are this side here, you'll see it, and this side here is hidden. See this, there is a line here of interpenetration and there is a line. So this point here actually is a line. This point here is a line. This point here is the line of interpenetration, and you have a curve. Now this line here will be seen. Let us get it. So is 1 and 4. So if we project 1 and 4, let's start with 1. 1 comes up to here, goes there, is at the center, then 1 is here. The intersection is here. So the intersection is here. Yeah. Now when you go to 4, 4 is here. We projected the center. This is the center line. The center line. When you project 4, this is 4. Let me think. So you have 1 goes up to 0.1 from the branch up to the circumference of the main pipe, the intersection here. We bring it horizontally. Now 1 is here, we project, which is parallel, so it meets here, and 4 it meets here. All right, so this show us this line here. Now you can see this line here. This is what I was talking about when I was saying this point here is a line. Now see, when you have left hand side is this side. You see this point here is this line here. So we have 1, you see 1 is there. We have 4 forces here is a line. Okay, now this side is at your left hand side, so it's hidden, you don't see it. If you are in front of you, you don't see this, you are seeing this, because 1 and 4 is at your right hand side, 2 and 3 is at your left hand side, so you don't see it is hidden in front of you. Now let's get the intersection of this point. 2 goes up to there, intersect the circumference, then we can bring it now. 2 is here, you see 2 is here, intersect with the circumference, I project horizontally. Now 2 is here, I project to the mid here, the intersection is here. Okay, now 3 is here, I project 3 up to here, intersect the circumference, goes there. Now 3 is here, before project here, so our 3 is here. Okay, now you see that this is the left view. 2 and 3 is at your left hand side, 1 and 4 is your right hand side. So what is at your right hand side is what you can see in front of you. What is at your left hand side is hidden. That means this line here, which join 2 and 3, actually is hidden. This line here is hidden. See, is hidden. All right. Now, if I call this, this is the bottom of our pipe, our main pipe, the lowest point of our pipe. If I project it here on the branch, when the, see, this is the center line of our main pipe, is here. This is the center line. If I call it C, I project C up to the circumference, then it goes projected here, so it will pass by here. Then it will give us now you see that C is between 1 and 2 here, so is C is also here. You see, this is the line 1 and 2 in left view, the line 1 and 2 in front view is just this dot here, so this dot here represent this line, and C is also here, so C also is on there. All right, so C intersects the center here, then it comes here, then we have the intersection is there. All right, so yeah, we have it. So the other side is we have this point here, and this side, you see this side here intersect, yeah, 3 and 4. This is 3 and 4. If I take again another point with the center, all right, still in the line of C, you see that it goes like this. If I call it D, for instance, you see D is this point here on a hidden line, so intersect with the center there, so it's on the line 3 4, intersect, so D is here on the line D4. Now comes here, the intersection is there. That is the lowest point. The lowest point on both sides, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I found them there. Now I can join to find out the line of penetration. So we have from here, again to make it clear. So this was the intersection of 1. I start again. You see 1 goes up to here. Now 1 is here. The intersection was there. So they intersect there. I mean, we matched 1.11. Now we go 4. 4 go up to here. Horizontally 4 is there. We have our 4 there. Now F2 goes there. Horizontally 2 is here. We have our 2 here. We have 3 goes up to here. 3, so we have 3. That's what I was saying. You see, this point here is 1 and 4 is the full line because I can see it at my right hand side. 2 and 3 is this point here. You see there, this is linear of the interpenetration. So it's hidden because it's at my left, is behind, because in this front view I'm seeing it in this view. So I can see this line here, and the other line is hidden. I can't see it. Right, so this is the line of interpenetration. Now if we want to develop it, we have let's start the development. For us to do the development, I'm checking, I want to make sure that yes, always for us to start with the development, we are going to develop this in line of interpenetration and the branch. You see, that's what we want to represent. Okay, so we have to extend the lowest point and highest. So we'll go. So this is the rim. We extend the rim. So this is our rim. Okay, now we'll start. What we'll do, we are going to take the values. Let's say we consider, let's start with 3.3. This is the corner 3. Okay, so 3.3, I start with this line here, 3, 4, 3, intersect here on a left view, take it to the front view, intersection is here, then I have to draw it perpendicular, so it must be parallel to this line here. Okay, now 4 is here. 4 intersect the main pipe from left view. Let's come to front view. The intersection is here. And project is perpendicular to the axis of the branch. Perpendicular to the axis of it. Now if I consider this point here as my point 3, the starting, this is my starting point 3. Now the distance between 3 and 4, so this is the distance between 3 and 4. So our F is, so the intersection is here. Now this is 4, the intersection is here. Now you'll see that the 3 and 4, look at here, there is a curve. All right, there is a curve here. So for me to get the curve from 3 up to 4 here, I need extra a point. I must add some point so that those points will help me to get them. All right, I mean to get the curve. Okay, I have already point C. I have already point C. So I'll add other point between 1 and 2. Let's say this one, I call it E. So if I can have other point here, take my divider. From the center, the bottom of the pipe to this point here, because C is the bottom of the pipe, then I have E. Let me take there. So I have this point here. Let's call it F. Right? Now I need to position this point here. I need to position them there. See, from 3 to C, this is it. From 3 to C. From C to E. From C to E. This line is the same as taking them here. And again. So I have C, I have E, I have F. Right. Now we go with the projection. C, the line from C intersect here, then comes intersect, you see C to the circumference, the main pipe in left view, then I bring it to front view where it intersect with the line of penetration. Here. So C is there. Now we go with E. E intersect here. Then I bring it from the intersection to the line of interpenetration. The section is there. Now from there, so I start again. E intersect the main pipe here. I go with it horizontally until it intersects the line of interpenetration. Then I project it this side, and from E, so the intersection is there. Now F, intersect the main pipe here, then I bring F. It's almost with 3. Yeah. According to my drawing, the way I took my distance, yeah, it's there, it's almost with 3. So this is the line of 3. Now project F. There it is. So I have this point here, this point here, this point here, this point here. Then I must go up. Let me add again another point to make it accurate. As I said, the more point you have, the more accurate you make your curve. You see, I take again this one, put it here, F G. Let's see, G is there, F G there. So the same. G to the circumference, then I go with it parallel until it meets the intersect with the line of interpenetration. So the intersection is there. Now from here I do it parallel, bring it to the development here. So 15, you see, the more I add some point, the more I make my line accurate. I can even take another point here to make it clear. Yeah. So it will be almost the same as C. Okay, let's record that. So we'll try to, with our template, we'll make a curve here. So 3 and 4. Now we go to 4, 3 and 4, 4 and 1. See, 3, 4, 1. 4 and 1. What is the distance between 4 and 1? This is the distance between 4 and 1. So this is 0.1. Okay. Yeah. This is line of 0.1. Now remember, when you have 1 intersect the main pipe on the circumference, we draw it horizontally. Then we have 1 here intersect the line of penetration, then you bring it that side. I wish it will be seen on the, let's see, is the eye is bent. So this is the intersection, and 4 and 1 is a straight line. You see, 4 and 1 is a straight line, so we can draw a straight line here. The straight line, but this remaining is not a straight line, is a curve. Let's bring it a bit down. And everything to be seen. Okay. Now we need to, the distance between 1 and 2 still the same. Distance between 1 and 2 is still the same. Is in the front view. We have 1 and 4 this side, 2 and 3 hidden. Now 1 remember here 3 and 4. You see 3 and 4. 3 is this, 4 is this side in front view, 3 is at the back, and between them there is a curve. That's why, because it's going around the curve. This is the line of interpenetration. You must understand better this hidden line, because it's at the back. 1 and 4 is in front, 2 and 3 is at the back. Now 4 and 3 is around the pipe. That's why when you join 3 and 4, 4 and 3, you have a curve. Now 1 and 4, you are seeing it is a straight line. That you see 4 and 1 is a straight line. Now we want to join 1 and 2. You see 1 is this side, 2 is at the back. So again, it will be from 1 front, 2 at the back is around the pipe. So it will be again a curve. Now the distance is still the same. Yeah, see, it's the same. The same is there. So there we have our 2. Okay, now let's join them. We have 2 comes up to here, then it comes up to here. See, 2 intersect the pipe, main pipe here. We bring it horizontally, intersect there. Then you have to take it that side. The way we took 3 and 4. Now we take 3, 2 to the development. We expect that everything it will be seen. This is the line of 2. Now 2 is already there. So this is 2. This is 2. Now we are going again to use, because now we are dealing between 1 and 2. So we'll take C. C will come up to this side, then we project it there. E will come up to here. We bring them to this side between 1 and 2, then we project them there. Like we took them from 3 and 4, between 3 and 4, project them there. Now we are dealing with 1 and 2, and is around the pipe. Now point C is there. C intersect with the pipe here is the bottom. Then you have, it comes here. Now from here you have to project that. Now before that, I want to take the distances between 2 and 1, the way we took them between 2 and 3 and 4. So we have C from 2. From 2 we have C. From 2 we have 3. C to E. C to E. So we have E, F, G. So we continue with the same operation. So C, intersect there, then you bring it this side. Now C is the bottom, the lowest point of the center of the main pipe. So is this point here. Now we take it to this side and we intersect with C there. So this is the intersection. Again, we take E, is here, we project it to the other side, and that side of line of interpenetration. This is E, is here, then from here So this is the intersection of E. You go with F. F is here. Project it. As we said, F is almost with 2. Now projection F with 2 is there, so F, it will be the same as the line of 2. Have this intersection. Then comes G to intersect there. Bring it this side. Intersection. Okay, now G. This is G. So we have all the point again. We're gonna need our template to add them. Now we'll end up after 2, we end up with 3, the way we started with 3. And as you can see, 2 and 3 is again a line, a straight line like 1 and 4. It's not a curve. 2 and 3 is hidden. When I'm in front view, I can see the intersection of the main pipe and the branch 1, 4 is a straight line. And at the back, I can see 2 and 3 is a straight line. So this is distance 2 and 3. I'll work it out, then I'll bring it again. So 3 is here. This is my point 3. Now again, we have already the position of 3 is here. We just extend it. Okay. So as we said again, 2 and 3 is a straight line. Okay. All right. So this is our development. Now here, and join this one here. Okay, now this side. Okay, so this is our development. All right, so I think the philosophy is the same. You always start on left view. You have intersection with the circumference of the main pipe. You project them. When they intersect, with the line of interpenetration, then you draw them horizontally and you take these values. As I was going, I think you know already how to do development and you know already how to represent the lines here. So we are taking the measurement. Remember, this is a square. 1 2 3 4 is a square, though here you are seeing as a rectangle. It's not a rectangle, it's because of the projection. It's actually a square. That's why the distance 3 to 4 is the same as 4 to 1 is the same as 1 to 2 is the same as 2 to 3, because it's a square. And you remember how I took this point here just to get internal. You see 3 and 4 is a curve. Now when I have 3 and 4, how do I get this curve? I need more point here. I create this point here so that it will help me. As always I said, the more point you have, the more accurate your curve will be. Okay, now we are going to draw the hole at this point here. So to draw the hole, I have to move again a bit so that we see all the point. Yeah. Okay. Now this is our pipe. Extend it there. Extend it here. Let me see if it can be seen properly. Okay. Let's try. So I'm going to erase this line here and to bring it a bit down so that it can be seen. Already you know the importance of this. Now we don't need it in front of you. For the wall. So I can. All right. So now we have all this intersection. You see, we have created the intersection of this point here with the pipe in left view, the intersection of 1 2 3 4 C E F G with the center. We bring it this side of 4 3, and we bring it side of 1 and 2. So those are the lines that we have. So we're gonna need again the same lines. Okay. So we take this here. These lines here, just project them. The same here from 4. Oh yeah, supposed to go with 1 by 1 to make it more understandable. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, now on this side we're gonna need the distance with our compass. Okay, this here we have 2 and 3. So we're gonna need now this intersection of 2 and 3. We have C, we have E, we have F, we have G, and we have 1 and 4. All right. So if I start here, for instance, say this, Yeah. Okay. 4 and 1. Still the same. Okay, so if for instance here I say this will be, see this 4 and this intersection here, because I'll take the values here. I say 4 and 1, so this is 4 and 1. Now I need to take this distance here in between them, then I'll take on top here with my compass 4 and 1 up to, no, let me put the divider. Okay, 4 up to here, take this distance here, see, put it here, this is G, then G and F, it must be the same. Remember I took the same distance here, right? G, so then we have, this is F, the same as E, the same as C. Okay, now I need this one here, 3 and C, so this will be 2 and 3. So see what I'm taking is this with my compass, 1 and 4 they coincide here, so I took, that's why I start with 1 and 4. Then with my divider I take this distance from here to here. With my divider I have my G, I take from here to here, I have my F, from here to here I have my E, from here to here, and so on. Then lastly from C to 3, then F there. Now, so where is my 1 and 4? You see, this is the line of 1, that is the line of 4. So if I draw this line here, this line is from 1 and 4. So 1 is there, the intersection is here, 4 is there, the intersection here. Then the second one is G. G. G is this one. G, this one. Then I have F. So this is F. This is F. Then go to E. Intersection of E. So see, you have to start from the left view. I take E, intersect with the center of main pipe, intersect the line of interpenetration, then I bring it up there, then with E. E again intersect the center, circumference of the main pipe, come to the line of interpenetration, it goes there, that is E. Then I go to C. C with the main pipe, C with interpenetration, C with the main pipe, interpenetration, C is there, C main pipe, interpenetration, C is there. Now is 2 and 3. We have 2 here, 2 is here, we have 3 is here. Okay, now 1 and 4 is a straight line. You see 1 and 4 is a straight line. 2 and 3 is a straight line, but is hidden because it's behind in front view. This is it. So you see, we say that 2 and 4 and 1 straight line in front, 2 and 3 straight line behind. Now in between, the intersection from 1 to 2 goes around. You see, from 4 to 3 goes around, 1 to 2 goes around. Now we need to add to join again this curve. And to get a curve, almost. Okay, so we have, remember, we have the view. We started with the left view and the front view. We drew the development, and lastly we drew the main pipe. So if you can bring them all together so that you see the final answer properly. So this is the final answer. Okay, so thank you so much. Try to practice. Okay, good.